Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the other side of the pond football channel. This is your daily news video. Let's go. Well, guys. I'm sure you can see by the thumbnail that I put out there the basis of where this video is heading, where we're going with this one. All right. I would like to speak out about our right back position. Just jump straight into it. Malo Gusto. We bought Malo Gusto 2 seasons ago, right? He's been with us for 2 seasons now, even though we're in the midst of this season. First season under Pochettino was a season of transition. His second season was a season of transition too, but that's besides the point. First season under Pochettino was a season of transition for the club, and we're under a new management, under new ownership at the time, and it was tough for players to come to Chelsea and find their feet, right? But this 19-year-old, 20-year-old Malo Gusto arrives at Chelsea and hits the ground running in this up and down right back position, playing superbly, honestly. You know, for a young player, he had his few games. I remember Pochettino would scream, Malo, Malo, and you would see Pochettino being frustrated with his defensive game, but attacking wise, this boy was good. Got some good assists, some good shots. He played well. He played well in his first season, and we all thought, wow, we have a gem here. Out goes Pochettino by mutual agreement with the club. In comes Enzo Maresca. And Enzo Maresca is of the ilk of Guardiola's and of your Johan Cruyff's, where they believe in total football, right? They believe in the players being able to play multiple positions and being able to play multiple positions and move within the pitch more than just on the wings. Move and find spaces in the middle of the park more than just the wings. So Enzo Maresca comes in and he changes the way our right backs play, and Malo Gusto begins to struggle. Doesn't this boy struggle? This boy goes through quite a few struggles in terms of understanding the inverted role, how to come into midfield and not for it to be your starting position, but how to drift in from that position and attack in that position from the midfield basically, and allow your other central midfielder to be another attacking outlet, you know, where you take his position and you sit right next to the other holding midfielder, which is Moises Caicedo, and then you drift in and up and down the pitch from the midfield, right? So it's a different role than just being a full and out right back where you're combining with the right winger or the right midfielder, and that's just all you're doing. So it's a different role. It takes a lot more spatial awareness, a lot more understanding who's around you, where your players are, and knowing when to go up and knowing when to take that risk and be an attacking influence. So we see Cucurella do it on the other side all the time. Cucurella does it at an elite level. Cucurella understands that role so much that I think he was like basically made for that role. He's like a fullback that has to play that way basically for him to shine. And yeah, Cucurella understands the role perfectly. Cucurella is Maresca's dream. Back to my main point now of this video, who I think is Maresca's dream, is Josh Achiampong. Guys, Josh Achiampong has this boy has been brilliant. He's understand this role so well. He's interpreted this role in a way Malo Gusto is just incapable of doing. Now comes the conversation. Does Josh Achiampong start over Malo Gusto? Does he? I asked you guys that question. That's the main question. Does he start? Get involved, guys. Get in the comment section. Let's speak about this. I think he does. I think he's far the superior player in this system, not technically or on the ball, but in understanding and interpreting what a right back or a right center back or a right center mid, because those are the 3 positions you play as a right back in this system, is that you need to play that. And I think Josh just knows how to. Josh, I think he needs to play. there's a conversation that needs to be had where Josh Achiampong is maybe starting over Malagusto. I think so. Okay, as well, I want to speak about Blue Co. is apparent interest in acquiring Sporting Lisbon. So we've seen this multi-club thing work out and do pretty well for financial reasons. For Man City and Getafe, or should I say Man City and Girona. My apologies. Man City and Girona, Chelsea, Strasbourg. So Chelsea are wanting to add another club to this interclub network, which is Sporting Lisbon. Sporting Lisbon is a big club. It's one of the biggest clubs in Portugal. Currently, Victor Gyökeres plays for Sporting Lisbon. So if we can acquire them, it would be nice. I don't see it happening though because of the Champions League regulations, and if we're both in the Champions League and we have the same ownership, you cannot have that in European regulations. So I don't see that happening at all, actually. But maybe part ownership. Yeah, would be interesting to know. Would be interesting to know. Start doing something interesting with you here, guys. Start sharing my split screen and putting things up for you guys to see. I've got a post here from Givido, just giving us 3 open positions in what I think is a pretty decent team that is picked out here. I would have Pedro Neto though in there instead of Esteval, just because I don't want to put that much pressure on Esteval. But I want to know, who would you guys put in these 3 positions here? For me, just to let you guys know, it would be Mike Maignan, Jared Branthwaite, and Mohamed Kudus. Those are 3 reasonable players that I think we could most definitely get, who I think make the team better. So I'm gonna put this up for you guys. I'm gonna have it here, so just so you guys can see. For joining me on this great journey that we've been. We've reached double-digit subscribers now. Thank you so much. Keep on being here for the channel, and yeah, peace out, guys.